Yeah, boys.
That's right. Welcome back to the Rise Guys Morning Show. We are sadly Mattless today. He's a little under the weather. Hope he feels better soon. Probably feels better. But
Probably feels better right now.
The rest of the crew's here. Fat Boy, Paige, myself. I'm 9. And it's time to do the thing we must do every Monday for half a year. Review our Pigskin picks.
For half a year. This is your favorite song.
But sports seasons all last a damn eternity now.
You're going to hear it in your nightmares.
This song.
NBA season now is so long that the night after the championship, they're tipping off the next season.
Yeah. We got until about mid-June on NBA baseball. You know how long baseball is.
Not as long as NBA, buddy. People talk about how long all the other NBA season is 9 months long.
Heck yeah. 82 games. You know, they're staggered out so much with all the sports, man. I remember back in the day where you had an off season where nothing was going on.
Yeah.
Guess what starts in February? XFL.
By the way, we are live right now on Facebook, the Rise Guys Facebook page, at the Rise Guys on Twitter, and the Rise Guys YouTube channel.
USFL in April.
I see P1 Jethro checking in, P1 Looper, Peter DeLuca, Jethro, Dolphins fan, says the Bills are bums. I don't know what that means about the Dolphins, though, except, well, they must be bigger bums.
I'll tell you what, man. Fins up, Jethro, because the Dolphins probably should have beat Bills all 3 times this year.
How many times they beat them?
Once.
Okay.
They were close.
Them Bills laid an egg yesterday.
Oh,
we'll get to that, though. Let's start with Saturday first, because Saturday was much better for me than Sunday at football picks.
Was it?
Yes.
It might have been.
It damn sure was.
Jags at the Chiefs was the first game, AFC kickoff, and Trevor had his streak. Never lost on Saturday ever. We're talking about all the way back from high school, college, and pro.
It was only 3-0 in high school. That's only 3 times.
That is true. Play on Fridays. Well, guess what? He lost. Streak is over.
Oh.
Chiefs win 27-20.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes, high ankle sprain, negative x-rays. He will play next weekend, but he'll be a different player. Chiefs minus 8.5. By my math, they did not cover. The only son of a bitch to go with the Jags is sitting to my left. Oh,
Look at
9.
that smile.
9 takes the Jags to cover.
Jeez.
I almost did, man. I really wanted to.
That smile's using all my energy right now. I'm going to take a nap before headlines.
But
when you go to commercials, I'm sleeping.
at this point where we are and the way I shook out in the wheel rotation, I had to pick strategic.
You did.
I had to.
Had to.
But I'm telling you, man, I liked a lot of the picks I did not make, and that was one. I wish I could have picked him to cover.
Yeah, you did.
The other Saturday game wasn't really much of a game. Daybald, probably going to be coach of the year for the Giants. But the Eagles look tough. 38-7, Eagles win. They were favored by 7.5. Talk about them damn Eagles. Laying down, if you like to say that. Laying points. We all picked the Eagles. We all win. Nobody thought the Giants would cover that.
Well, that was an easy one, wasn't it? I mean, come on. They done played them twice. They done beat them twice. They beat the hell up one time, beat them decently the second time.
It did seem like the star on the bingo board.
Yeah.
People thought the Giants were playing with house money at that point. And the Eagles were well rested. And it's going to be tough next week for the team we will not name yet. This is stupid. You already know who won. Sunday, it was snowy as hell in Buffalo. And oddly, man, to me, it seemed like the Bills had a tough time in that weather.
They seemed like they did. That's supposed to be their weather. Fat Boy, say what's up, P1 Grass Ginger.
What's up, Grass Ginger?
He's a nice guy. I know where he lives. You know his address.
Let's go to his house and makes lunch. Now, I think Josh Allen's still more hurt than people think he is. That had to factor into it.
Seemed like it, right?
But the Bengals are just hot at the right time.
He did have a bloody wrap around his elbow at some point. That's all. I wasn't watching the game intently.
A bloody wrap?
It looked like he had blood on it, yeah.
Goodness.
I mean, this is what, 10 in a row for the Bengals?
Yeah, man, they're on fire. They cannot be stopped.
Can't be. Joe Barrow, 27-10 Bengals win. Bills favored by 5.5. We had separation on this one.
Okay.
9 of myself, though, went with the Bengals. Old Page of Man went with the Bills.
I thought I picked the Bills. This is great news.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't.
I tell you what, man, the way you guys don't keep up with it, it's funny to me.
Oh, I just forget stuff. I mean, you expect me to remember something on Sunday that happened on Friday? What the hell's wrong with you?
Because I know Madman will say he'll write his down, but somewhere halfway, he just will stop writing them.
I email him to myself. I just don't check my work email over the weekend.
You're supposed to work 24/7, don't you know?
I know.
What's wrong with you,
I've
Non?
been talking to the boss man lately.
Yeah, you know you won't call. Last game last night. I mean, I don't want to say it was an exciting game. It was close. You had two tough defenses, and I think it was 6-6 at halftime or 9-9 49ers beat the Cowboys 19-12. Niners favored by 4. Now, the only person to pick by default, because Paige is a 49ers fan, she's going to pick him regardless. She got the win on that one. Rest of us go Cowboys.
Defense just locked them down, man. Except CeeDee Lamb had a great game.
Cowboys let everybody down again, man.
That's what they do, man. They've been doing it for 25 years now.
Now, if you're wondering about changes, Jerry Jones said after the game, Mike McCarthy will be back.
Ball's gonna be in a real good mood today. He's a big Cowboys fan.
Oh yeah, God.
I'll stay away from.
What are they doing, Dak?
I'm staying on this end of the building, huh?
Yeah.
Stayed in my corner.
We got to go back to Danuch. Yeah, what are you doing, Dak? Tony Pollard got hurt, high ankle sprain. Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
Gallup can't catch anything. People expect a lot out of the Cowboys receivers when really you got 2. Schultz is the other one. And he don't get nearly the volume of targets that CeeDee Lamb gets.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys a couple pieces away. You probably got Jerry said we need a couple guys. A couple pieces, we'll be good to go. We'll be back in it.
You sound good.
For the week. That's where the drama starts.
This is sad.
For somebody who didn't keep up with it and freaking forgot about it, going 3-1 on the week. Freaking 9.
Good for you.
9 McDonald.
Needed that.
Winning the week. Damn near went undefeated.
Needed to not lose.
Now, you've had a couple of those during the season where you kind of, I had 1 loss or 2 at the most. And I hate it because you don't really watch it that much.
Boy.
And I hate the way you pick it.
You do. Why? Because I'm always right. Or right. I'm more often than you were this time.
But tied for second. He just got one of those ties. I got the other one at 2-2. Losing the week, Matt Mann's 1-3. Which, when you look at that, you're like, oh, he was already behind. That doesn't bode well for him, right? In the long scheme of things. Well, guess what? At 18-22 for the month, 9 goes in the first place.
Woohoo!
Vaults himself up. Tied for second. At 17-23, Paige got one of those. I got the other one. Bringing up the rear. 14-26 is Matt Man. Now, you remember how we do this. You don't have to win. You just have to not lose. With 3 games left, Matt is exactly 3 games back. This sucker could end in a tie.
It could.
He could win it. It's all where the pick order falls. It's all with the wheel, man, really. Because, I mean, you got to get some separation because you have to make up some ground.
Yeah.
But we got the good teams are left. There's been no upsets, no shocks.
No.
So you're going to have the 49ers at the Eagles. That's going to be I believe that's the early game next week. You got that one? Then you got freaking Bengals and Chiefs, man. The rematch everybody's been wanting to see. It's going to be a good Super Bowl no matter who goes. These are tough games. Patrick Mahomes is going to play, but he's not going to be the same. He's going to be limping around.
Yeah.
Even though they did say he responded well to treatment and he looked better than they thought he would. But you're still going to have a little bit of swelling. It's going to be hard to get off of that foot.
Uh-huh.
And some bitch likes to run. He's going to have to. The Eagles, can they do it again, man? They look tough. They really do.
They look like the best team in football by a pretty wide margin, though the Bengals are also up there.
That's the
And
thing.
the Chiefs are still great.
The Eagles probably the best. The Bengals are the hottest, and the Niners have the best defense of anybody left.
Yeah. But the Chiefs are the Chiefs still.
Why can't we have a triple threat Super Bowl?
That'd be weird to figure out how to do it.
You have 3 teams
How
at
they
once.
play it.
Maybe I don't know. We got to figure it out. 4 teams, I don't know, man. It's going to be a good one either way. So
Heard the Cowboys have reached out to Richie Cunningham, their former kicker from the 90s.
that's the thing. What happens with Maher? You gonna bring Maher back?
Maybe they get Chris Boniol back. Remember him? Boniol?
Oh, God.
Boniol, however you say it.
A lot of Cowboys fans want Kellen Moore out. They want a new OC. They want him out of there. Let's see if Jerry's going to make changes. He said Mike's coming back. So does Dak go?
They're better than they've been in a long time. Is Dallas.
You just need a couple pieces, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you keep Dak for another year. I don't know. That's what they do, but it's exciting, man. It's going to come down to the freaking end.
You think Dak's doing something? Remember the loyalty Jerry Jones had for Quincy Carter playing quarterback?
Oh,
Come
my
on.
God, yeah.
Dak
Long
ain't going
time.
nowhere.
Number 17. They give Dak a lot of money.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what you're going to do with the backfield. Tony Pollard's obviously your number 1 back, so is Zeke going to go? You want that depth. Does Zeke want to stay?
You want the guy who ran 10 times for 26 yards, the guy who ran 6 times for 22 yards yesterday. They couldn't run for nothing.
Zeke lost that volume of carries throughout the year, so they got a lot to figure out, man. But we don't. We just got to make up a few games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to lose. I haven't lost once this season. A couple seasons ago, I lost 8 in a row.
Yeah.
That's when we did them every week.
Boy.
I won't start it like that
terrible.
again.
You can't believe Dak threw for 206 yards, 117 of them to CD Lamb.
Yeah, he's his go-to guy, man. But
By
I'm telling
far.
you, that defense, a couple bad throws they were picking off.
Yeah.
You just wish you had him back. They hung around. It was a good game. It really was. But we done, man. We gone.
So I can't lose now, right?
No, you're doing well.
It depends on where the picks fall,
Okay.
where we fall on the wheel, how you pick. If you strategically pick and somehow maybe, Matt gets lucky on a couple to where we don't pick together because, maybe we pick before him and he contrarian stuff.
Well, how far back is Matt from? He's 3 games out of last place?
3 games out. Yeah, out of last.
Okay. How many games up am I on Matt?
3. No, hang on. 4 then. You'll be up 4.
Okay. So I can't lose.
Let me look and see and double check real
I ain't even
quick.
picking again. I'm done picking. I ain't picking again.
You done
Me too,
picking?
I
I'm
can't lose. I ain't
done.
picking.
So you're 8. Yeah, he's 4 back of you.
Okay.
So,
How many back? All right. So I'm 1 up on you, Fat Boy?
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you in first place. That means that you up there with nobody else.
Okay. I ain't picking again then. I'm done. Picking.
You done?
He's
Go
over
take an
there.
L.
I'll pick again. I'm kidding. I can't lose though, so I don't have to pick if I want to.
You might want to make it interesting and throw him.
Maybe. That's our pick. We'll pick again this coming Friday. Only 2 huge games to pick this Friday.
Only 2.
That's all we got left. 2 and 1 more in 2 weeks. It's been a journey.
It has.
That's week 19 of Rise Guys Pigskin Picks. Paige, what are you working on in the Plex for
Well,
headlines?
we got a story about what Pamela Anderson is claiming that happened on this set. You'll find out next. Who flashed her in your Rise Guys headlines?
Dang.
All right.
Trying to think who else was in barbed wire.
Was it the Hoff on the set of Baywatch?
Could have been.
God, I hope so.
Was it John Stamos somewhere, somehow? I don't know why he came to mind.
Yeah, I
Somebody-
If they did anything together or not.
We'll find out next. Rise Guys headlines.